We are good. So hello everybody. Today I'm doing a random reacting video. Sorry for my voice. I'm sick. So yeah. Energy Simon diss track. Oh no. Can't wait to see this.
Rockstar, whatever the call it. First of all, I'm tired of the stupid YouTube rap. I'ma show you how to do this minus all the crap. I'm not the fire, I'm the match. I'm the one to start the I will burn you to the ground and extinguish you with peace. Side men, I can't stand them. Literally a great group, I don't rate them. Version of Thanos game and I just hate them. Now it's time for me to cause them.
Okay, nope. Best teen version. Yeah, right. Okay, let's do this one.
Alright, I've gone for an English beat. England is my city. Big up Nick Crompton. Jake Paul's my dad. Low gang for life. Only thing you had on me was I got seconds. But wait a second, didn't you mention 10 bars later there was a girl you banged after Toby that taught you a lesson? It's mad. Another girl that you tricked to your pad. Promising fans, but if they send them away all sad. It's mad. Now on to another. Your best friend is probably your mother. Seen your dad's make me feel sick, and didn't you shout with your brother? He did. Talk about Jay as a master, but he's not the one that I'm after. Tweet about us on live support, but that must kill me with laughter. 2 weeks, 12 vids. Now which one has had the most hits? It's not the one where you sold out JJ. It was a Sidemen diss. Now I think it's time we switch up the scene. Picture Deji Olatunji and a drugged up teen. Now some of your fans might know who I mean if I said that he met her in Bethnal Green. And how many times did you scream help me? Your hairline is you look like E.T. The last time you almost died like this was the time you crashed.
So, this is diss track on Denji, so yeah.
TT, this beef was between me and you, but you wanted a few more views. Why? I wonder what I could do. Maybe just the rest of the Sidemen too? Notice how no one else has replied. Toby didn't pick a side. The others went for the more relevant bro. I guess you could say bigger fish got fried. Pathetic. Bro, you just don't get it. Coming at me and the rest of the guys, you are always bound to regret it. Shouldn't it be your dad that I diss? I mean, the channel is pretty much his, and bro, I just gotta ask, are they your vids or your dad's vids? Oh man. And usually I'm benevolent, but you were hella bent on getting relevant. So you innocent, cause we're all prevalent. Do you know what that meant? Deep this, you're facetious, I'll leave you speechless. I know your secrets, you need Jesus, I know your weakness. A genius. I used to go to his house, not once was the out. Sat next to him for 2 minutes, and suddenly this weirdo's aroused. Says he got loads of friends, but that there filled me with doubt. 21 years ago, I wish his dad pulled out. Anyone get a studio, Deji? Next time you do a diss track, actually diss them. Don't just say I have white hair. Shout out everyone reacting to this with views. I would too.
It's the official one, but has a lot of bad words. Should I just do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Gliss's hair identical keratin and precious oils take care of my hair and give my hair back what it loses every day. See? No frizz and manageable. That's the bliss of bliss.
I just want to show you it.
Alright, I've gone for an English beat. England is my city. Big up Nick Crompton. Jake Paul's my dad. Low gang for life. Only thing you had on me was I got sloppy seconds. But wait a second, didn't you mention 10 bars later there was a girl you banged after Toby that taught you a lesson? It's mad. Another girl that you tricked to your pad. Promising fans, but if they don't bang then you send them away all sad. It's mad. Now on to another. Your best friend is probably your mother. Seen your dad's dick, you make me feel sick, and didn't you shout with your brother? He did. Talk about Jay as a master, but he's not the one that I'm after. Tweet about Life support, but that shit almost killed me with laughter. 2 weeks, 12 vids. Now which one has had the most hits? It's not the one where you sold out JJ. It was a Sidemen diss. Now I think it's time we switch up the scene. Picture Deji Olatunji and a drugged up teen. Now some of your fans might know who I mean if I said that he met her in Bethnal Green. And how many times did you scream help me? Your hairline is fucked, you look like E.T. The last time you almost died like this was the time you crashed your TT. This beef was between me and you, but you wanted a few more views. I wonder what I could do. Maybe just the rest of the Sidemen too? Notice how no one else has replied. Toby didn't pick a side. The others went for the more relevant bro. I guess you could say bigger fish got fried. Pathetic. Bro, you just don't get it. Coming at me and the rest of the guys, you are always bound to regret it. Shouldn't it be your dad that I diss? I mean, the channel is pretty much his, and bro, I just gotta ask, are they your vids or your dad's vids?
Oh man.
And usually I'm benevolent, but you were hella bent on getting relevant. So you went a cent, cause we're all prevalent. Do you know what that meant? Deep this, you're facetious, I'll leave you speechless. I know your secrets, you need Jesus, I know your weakness. Bitch, I'm a genius. I used to go to his house, not once was the little bitch out. Sat next to him for 2 minutes, and suddenly this weirdo's aroused. Says he got loads of friends, but that there filled me with doubt. 21 years ago, I wish his dad pulled out. Anyone get a studio, Deji? Next time you do a diss track, actually diss them. Don't just say I have white hair. Shout out everyone reacting to this with views. I would too. Especially you, Deji. I know you're reacting to this right now.
This is respect track.
After using Ginny Feek, my skin has never looked better, and I feel amazing.
This is called Ungrateful. Ungrateful. So I'm gonna type in Ungrateful Clean. Ungrateful Clean. Oh my god. Just wait, guys. Okay, I'm back. Fun clean version.
Simon, your bars were weak as Let me show you how it's done. Listen here now. I'm tired of the you fabricate lies that seem sick, but you're just mothers of astrology. You're like a version of Gru. Despicable me? Nah. Despicable you. Racking up lines of Roger Shaw too. That charity match was just a gimmick. You not ended up in a clinic using that YouTube money for drugs? How the you keep all your subs? Using that YouTube money for fame? How the you stay so lame? I looked online for you. Turns out you're the blandest who. No one records the you do. Watching your business like deja vu. Woo! You're a snake. You're trying to call me out on view, but I see right through. You're irrelevant when it's just you. Didn't think you get a lyricist? Yeah, I know you got a ghost rhyme. Yeah, snakes on the plane, snakes on the roof, snakes at a Sidemen booth. None of these are talking the truth. Yeah, my brother gave me the boost, but he gave everything to you. Brand, clothing, house too. And is this the other Twingy crew? We bred and fed you. But I know something about you. You went to Berkhamsted. That's a private school. Couldn't follow up on that uni degree. To beg JJ for help, didn't he? You're JJ's. Anyway, I'm done. This weren't for fun. You know that girl Stella? I went interstellar. I don't give a urinal. I don't give men off a cubicle. In other words, I'm saying I don't care. And Harry, you're next. Next time, don't try getting drugs at a charity match. I'm out this piece.
This clean version.
Try and roast me? That's cute. You lost your to a what's she crusty, bro? You heard the smell, you bitch. I bet you paid to eat as well. Calling me little boy? What the f***'s up with that? Bro, we're both the same height. You just more fat. And you're roasting Ethan for being the fat one in the group. You have a personal trainer, yet you're still true. And my diss track got more views than Creature, and I didn't even need a Rice Gum feature. Plus on Earthquake, he had a better verse than you. Your rap career's finished, and you know it's true. You're just a meme, you're a joke artist. You've had more time than you've charted, and you and your brother are same chick. I bet you've got his hands all over you. I'm the one who's posh. You must be mistaken. Your parents paid for you to go through private education. How you making gun fingers with a straight face? You had to wear a suit to school. You f***ing disgrace. And you're saying I do drugs. You hypocrite. Did you forget about Ibiza when you all that shit? I'm talking bump after bump after bump after bump. Motherfucker, you had a block nose for a lump. Does your girlfriend know that you cheated on your ex, or does she have no idea that she might be next? Speaking of JJ's ex, this is an unreleased tune that he wrote about her.
Is that stupid boy you love and hate? Always had our issues, but then after we would back when all your friends would hate me, but I didn't care. No one understands.
If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for your son. I'm loving my life. JJ's mum. JJ's mom. JJ's mom. Did you know JJ to his mattress, doesn't clean it, sleeps on it, bro, that's stress. And wanna know something else completely grim? Shauna once gave him a and he on his own chin. Has anyone bought his EP? Who did? Your music is shit. You're so deluded. Your own label doesn't rate you, and that's the truth. They're all creasing when you step inside the booth. You're a laughing stock, bro. Not even being funny. They only gas you up because you're making a money. Deleting your old videos. Are you dumb? Stop being so ashamed of where you came from. The old KSI was what made us all fans. This of old KSI is a f***ing waste, man.
Alright guys, I'm not going to end the video. That's 11 minutes long. If you enjoyed this video, see you all next time. Goodbye.